Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading over to Australia, where we're going to be talking about Decrepit Soul and their second album, The Coming of War. This is from 2016. It's an absolute belter. Get a load of that artwork. Woo-wee! I don't know if any of you remember from the front video I did a couple of weeks back, I think it was. And the artwork for their EP, Antichrist Militia, where it's the same artist right here, Mr. Jenglot Hitam from Indonesia. I probably pronounced that wrong as fuck, but doesn't matter. Look at his hammer. Got that sort of bolt thrower worship thing going on there, but that doesn't reflect in the sound. There's a lot of people would might guess he did the artwork for that thing as well, which looks pretty cool. Oh yes. Now, no prizes for guessing what kind of music this is. It is indeed your blackened death thrash kind of thing going on. So if you like things like Black Witchery or More Bostidad or Blood Chalice, that kind of ilk, it kind of rings, familiar with that, but without being a clone. There's no real sort of worship thing going on. It's just straight up metal with, it's got the blast beats, it's got the D beats, it's got the drumming's actually fantastic. By Hell Cunt, as he's known. It's only a two-piece, drums and backing vocals, and then vocals, guitars and bass over on this side by Keiko. Yeah, so Keiko and Hell Cunt. Don't know if those are their real names, but unfortunate if it is. Put all your lyrics inside with the background art, so it gives it a nice little bit of effort. There's the centerfold again, of course. And there's all your lyrics. So a nice, simple sort of thing. We've only got the 7 tracks on here. But really, really good release. I'm a fan of it, for sure. It's got a really nice, full-bodied kind of production, but it still has that raw intensity you'd want from your Black and Death. You know how that goes. Now, the lyrics on here are very much what you'd expect from these kind of guys. Your blasphemy, your hate and anger and pain and suffering and oh god it's horrible, war stuff, blood and steel, that kind of thing going on, which is always good fun, as you would expect and want from a band like this. So got half hour here of a pretty intense metal. It's from Iron Bonehead, so you know it's going to be good. That is usually the case. The back there, your track listing, all very nice and fancy. Yes. Now, what I like about this, I like all of it. The whole entire thing's great. I haven't heard their first album. They've got a bunch of demos and splits, and I think they've got a split maybe. I think it's with Scarifier, if I remember rightly. I've not heard that. This is all I've heard by Decrepit Soul, but it's definitely not going to be the last thing I check out. If I ever find that first album about anywhere, I will pick it up without having to listen to it, just because I feel like it's going to be as good anyway. Do you know what I mean? It is usually the case, but who knows? Maybe I'll pick it up and it'll be shit. But this is half hour of absolute banging metal. I mean, if you're into all that sort of stuff, anything on that wall, if you like any of that collectively, there's no reason Decrepit Soul won't do it for you. Really cool shit. Nice and simple. The enunciation on the lyrics is fantastic, so you can sing along to those little tunes just like the old Disney Disney videos. You remember them when you was a kid? The old sing-along songs? Yeah, do the same with this. Justin Horville, you will be happy. You can click your fingers on air guitar all you want without having to turn on the radio. So, yeah, this is definitely something worth picking up. You can get it pretty easily. I don't think it costs a whole bundle. In fact, this is one of those ones that I think I managed to pick up for maybe 6 or 7 quid, not all that long ago. But they put out a new demo last year as well, which is promising. So they might bring out a new album soon, because this was 2016. This is the last album, full length, they put out. So long overdue for another one, or not. Maybe they're a legacy band. Who knows? I certainly don't. There's the CD right there. The drums on here sound absolutely fantastic. I think of all the production on this, as far as production value goes, the drums shine the most, particularly the kick drum, which it's a very light kick drum, but it's got that sort of padded pillow feel to it. So when it gets those double kicks in, it sort of flutters underneath the music. It sounds really, really good. But yeah, the drumming's fantastic on this, like really good rolls and stuff like that. A lot of variation and stuff in the drumming behind, so you can get like a pretty, for lack of a better word, monotonous riff, which is absolutely fine. I love those bad boys, you know, and have a whole bunch of different drum beats underneath it going as it progresses, and you just get yourself like a whole other mix of everything going on. So really, really cool, and repetitive, probably pleasantly repetitive, not monotonous. You know what I mean? But in the cool way that we all know and love as black metal is often want to do. But yeah, this doesn't win any prizes for originality or anything like that, but then nor is it trying to. It's just a straight up brutal black and death metal album, which just, you know, got those death thrash elements in there as well. Bit of melody here and there, but not enough that it makes the whole entire thing a melodic mess. Just really relentless, fast, punishing, angry, evil sounding music, the way we all want it. So Decrepit Soul, The Coming of War, check it out. I give it two thumbs up on that bad boy. So support the scene, deal with your finish. Can't even talk properly today. Oof. It's been a long week. Have a good day.